on the video, we talked about units and um, entering formulas and some of the drop downs and various things like that. I think, yeah, we did get through chapter 11. Okay, now we're getting to solving equations, and it's what's called a solve block. So to we have to insert a solve block, and darn it if I haven't forgotten where they put that. Um, where they put that um, uh, symbolics. There we go. That's not that one. I forgot the tab. Dang it! Obviously I did it before. I just forgot the tab where I put that solve, where you actually insert a solve block. Matrices. There's matrix plot formatting calculation. I thought it was here. No, that's not it. Okay, go back to math. Text. Where is it? Where do you see it? There. Oh, it was staring right in front of me. Okay. Right. Yeah. Oh, understand. That's right. Yeah, it kind of grayed out. That's right. I selected it. Uh, good going. Good catch. Um, okay. Let's see. Let's make a new worksheet. Uh, insert a solve block. I'll go back to the previous one too. There we. Untitled. Oh, there it is. That's why. It's tabs instead of the alt tab. Okay. So the idea is you want to solve this equation. You want to find the root of this equation, and obviously I've already done it. So let's go to the untitled one. We've got our solve block inserted. We insert the equation. What was it? X to the fourth plus 3x squared minus 1 equals 2. X raised to the fourth minus 3 times x raised to the 2. Oops. By the way, have you guys noticed that? If you, it's still in the exponent right now. I have to use my arrow key to get the big long cursor to get out of the exponent. Now I'm on the regular equation line. And as soon as I enter my exponent, as soon as I'm done with the exponent part, hit the arrow key to get the next part. And what was the equation we're going for? Minus 1 equals 2. Assign equal to. Click. There we go. Oops. Assigned. I don't know why it didn't take my assignment, my colon. Okay, come on. Colon. Okay, my colon key isn't working. Maybe my shift key isn't working. Okay. I think we need to get this keyboard replaced. So, anyway. Oh, symbolic equal. Excuse me. Wrong equal sign. Control. Now we're coming to a new equal sign. We have the colon equal. That's assigning a value. Regular equal, you just hit the equal, you evaluate. Control equal. There. Control equal works. That's symbolic. That means it's going to solve this thing symbolically. Equals 2. And then we have a seed. So we're guessing. We're guessing what the starting value of x is. We can guess something different. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to guess -1 instead of +1. Let's try that. Instead of this example here, play with these programs, by the way. X now I know why the colon didn't work, because I was trying to use it in the wrong place. Because it worked just fine here. X equals -1. Oops, there we go. And solver, um, now I can't remember if I did X assigned equal find X. X assigned equal find X. Return, and now the solution now exists. X is now what the numerical value of the solution. Oops, wrong. I have to do an evaluation. I just did X. I didn't do X equals. X, regular equal. There we go. I found a separate root. You'll notice that it's different. This is different than this. You expect 4 roots in this equation, by the way. Now, if positive 1.947 works, you'd expect negative 1.947 to work as well. So let's try this. Yes, it is. That's assigned equals. You're setting X to that value. And then down at the bottom, you're setting it, or you're finding out, you're setting it to a different value. You're setting it to the root of this equation. And then at the very end, you're asking, what is X? So I'm going to try a different, now, this time when I change the seed, I get a negative 2. I'm going to change the seed again. Now, I'm going to find all 4 roots negative. If I do negative 0.8, I ought to get negative 0.8. Now, oh, it doesn't like it. And why doesn't it like it? No solution was found. Try changing the guess. Let's see. Negative 0.89 ought to work. Let's give that a try. Because this is x to the 4th minus x squared equals 2. Let's try that. There. It came, negative 1.947. This ought to work. It's still going for that. Positive 1. Oops. Assigned equals positive 1. I'll get what ooh, that is weird. I wrote the equation. This is a different equation. I entered the equation differently. But that's okay. Obviously it illustrates how the program works. Okay. That's basically how this this is the solve block. It finds the roots of equations. It will not find all the roots. You can do simultaneous equations. Basically, you're setting 2 seeds. There's the 2 seeds. You set up the 2 equations. You do the find A, B, and you can get C being the solution to that set of simultaneous equations. Now, let's get over to here. I have a second part. Let's see. Do I have more on this worksheet? Yeah, I do. Polynomial. So you've got these 2 simultaneous linear equations. These are 2 simultaneous nonlinear. Basically set it up the same way. Enter your seed values here, your equations here. Use the find function. By the way, functions, where's functions? There it is. Functions, this tab, all functions. There is a, let's see, special. As you guys can tell, there's a lot going on, just like MATLAB, by the way. There's a lot going on, so you might have to search around a bit. And I forget I forget where the find, oh, if I have an idea what the function is, type it in the search box. Solving, there, find and root. Okay. So, so you get to, you enter your equations, and so you can solve nonlinear simultaneous equations. And go ahead and practice this. Go ahead and, when you get alone, take this and practice it. I want to keep these talks a little bit short. This is, well, let's go back to my untitled sheet. I went and I had, let's see what happens if I do this. And this is the bold equals, which is the control equals, symbolic equal. Let me write that stuff down. So there's several kinds of equals in Mathcad. So the regular equal sign just evaluates. This is assignment. A colon equals is assignment. You're assigning something to a value. Assign, M-E-N-T. Bold equals is control equals. Control. Solve symbolically. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my untitled. I'm going to fix it and fix it to the plus 3x squared instead of the minus 3x squared. I'm going to take the block out of this given solve block. Let's see, select it up. There we go. Going to put it below. There we go. Oh, and I, like you guys like, I'll do that. I forgot to turn off the lights. You guys are starting to get used to this, or maybe Mathcad is a little easier to see. So now, we use the symbolic arrow, symbolics. This will just plain simply solve the equation. Boom. And, oh, okay, here's the problem. I've already used x up here. I've already assigned x to a value. I can't solve it symbolically now. So I have to delete, I'll just delete this whole block. Boom. Now I can solve it symbolically. And I want to solve for x. There we go. So that gives us the symbolic solution. This big arrow says symbolic. That blue arrow says symbolic. And solve is the key word, just to find all the solutions to that symbolically. So now you have all the different roots of this equation. Now, the next thing I did, I did here what I just did in the untitled sheet. I tried using x as a symbolic variable on the same worksheet. I couldn't do that because it's already assigned way up here. So I can't do this. I can't do this. I made a note to myself, go to sheet 2. So that there's chapter 12, sheet 2. There we go. And it takes a while to open up. I don't understand why. Or I guess it's opening up another instance of Mathcad. You'll notice I have, what is it? I have 4 instances. It's object-oriented. I have four times this program running. This program's actually running on 4 different things instead of creating tabs. Um, so same idea here. Solve keyword. Um, let me do this. So we did the arrow solve, but we don't know what we're solving for. We enter the equation just like regular. Control equals 1, the other side of the equation. I'm going to go ahead and just delete everything and go from here. There we go. Get rid of the solve, just to show how this works. Do that. I got a solve keyword. Now I tell it what I want to solve for. So it's x in terms of y or y in terms of x. I want to solve for x. Hit return, and voila, I get my solution for x. I could have done solve for y, which I do below. I should get the same answers I got below. Solve for comma y, and hit return, and same as the answer below. Okay, I'm going to end it here.